Good morning. Welcome to the moon day. Monday is moon day. It is ruled by the moon. So welcome to the weekly moon day reading. This is public. This is a membership reading that I would normally do for the members, but I'm making it public to kind of give you guys a sneak preview of how we like to do energy updates over on the memberships. If you would like to join us, we do this. Usually I try to get energy updates out every single day. Obviously, life kind of gets in the way, but I do my best to get most of the energy out unless there's like a huge catastrophic event that happens. So if you would like to become a member of the channel, we would love to have you. We do daily energy updates, mid-month messages for each of the signs, and we also have a Discord server where we all just kind of hang out with each other, and it's just a really great support group. So happy Monday, happy beginning of the week. We're going to do the energy update first, and then we'll get into the moon day messages and do a little bit of tarot. So yesterday was the full moon in Libra, and it was extremely purifying, extremely cleansing. You know, if you didn't see, I also on the memberships, I have the extended Libra full moon reading, also with the tarot card reading at the end to kind of see the energies that we're going to integrate within all of this. So as a member, you would get access to that video as well. But also I try and do that with the full moons that are the full and new moons that are really, really going to be impactful for us, and any of the transits that we're having. So the full moon we had in Libra, and it was just, it cleared a lot of space for us. This was the kind of full moon where you needed to recognize where you were selling yourself short, where you were sleeping on yourself, and how to fully step into your power and like the things that you need to do. So it was clearing out space for us in order for us to get some more clarification, in order for us to clarify the things that we needed to do in life. So today, the things that we need to do in life, just to clear the path. It was when I was talking about it as spring cleaning, but it's like clearing the brush off the path so you can see it clearer is really, but that brush had thorns in it, and it was, you know, you had to get the chainsaw out and hack a couple pieces up just to be able to like find your way through. So it wasn't just, it's not just a quick kind of healing sort of energy. It's something that we really have to dig into. Excuse me. So today, Monday, the 29th, is all about the full moon integration that we're going to be doing. And Venus is starting to move away from the sun. Venus will be 1 degree away from the sun. If you remember, Venus was conjunct that Libra moon with Chiron all together. So a lot of stuff. Mercury is going to be conjunct Neptune today. So the psychicness is going to be off the charts. Today there's going to be a extra sensitive. There's going to be a lot of extra sensitivity going on. So if you're already an extremely intuitive and off the charts kind of person, this might feel like you took the soundproof headphones off, basically, like you things were blocked, things were muffled, and this Mercury conjunct Neptune is going to amplify all of the voices. So really make sure, especially if you're super psychic, if you're somebody that takes on energy really well, or takes on anybody else's emotions or anything like that really easily, make sure that you're protecting your energy in a huge way today. Just, you know, and make sure that you're telling outside energies, like if you connect with spirits or people who have crossed over, that today is not the day to mess with you. Like, make sure you shut that channel. And if you don't know how to shut the channel, sometimes it's just as easy as imagining a door closing on top of your head, on top of your crown chakra, and just like closing off that channel of information. So if you're just somebody who's extra sensitive anyways, today is going to be like amplification of it all. So, but the moon is still in Libra. We're integrating that full moon energy, which means there's just a lot of analyzing it, you know, like really looking at what it was that we need to allow ourselves to release and to move forward and to move on. It's really interesting when a cosmic energy can be so front and center and so in your face, and that's exactly what the Libra moon was. It was like you can't hide from anything. So we're going to get an oracle card. Can't hide from any of the healing that you have to do. We're going to get an oracle card for the day from, of course, we're going to get it from the moon deck because it is moon day. So I'll get an oracle card and I'll read what that oracle card says for Monday, March 29th. Okay, one more shuffle. If something doesn't come out, I will pull. Oop, there we go. Just going to take the top one. There were 3 that came out. I didn't even look at the other 2. I don't want to confuse myself. Ooh, this is a pretty one. I am of the earth and in harmony with nature. Number 12. I am of the earth and in harmony with nature. Okay, and so number 12, we'll read it. There's also rituals that are in here. So if you ever get the moon deck, there are also rituals that go along, like you can see. There's a ritual here that goes along with it. So, okay, earth, number 12. I am of the earth in harmony with nature. We are forces of nature and carry the fertile, creative, elemental beauty of the earth within us. We're born from it and we are embodiment of her harmonious cycles. Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit is a chant that we can all celebrate together. Like the earth and all the wild elements, you pulse through and permeate all that you touch. You contract and expand, gather and release, rise and fall. When you're in harmony with nature, you can allow the dance to lead you with less force and more flow. Communicate with the elements and pay attention to the softest of whispers. Ground yourself in the soil and unleash your creative life force. Our beloved Mother Earth generously provides for us and is our sacred home. In respecting her lush bounty with gratitude and love, we reflect self-respect and healing for all. Together, we are connected to her wise rhythms. So go get in touch with the earth sometime today. Get yourself grounded. It may feel like you're extremely ungrounded. That may be why this card is coming up. It may feel like you're really ungrounded because of that Libra full moon that we just had. And there's still a lot of air. There's a lot of air and a lot of fire energy going on. And really the only 2 earth energies that are happening right now in the skies are Uranus and Pluto. So Uranus is in Taurus and Pluto is in Capricorn. Those are the only earth energies that are happening right now. So and those are very disruptive type energies, right? So that's not even a stable anything for us to hold on to. So really make sure that you're getting super, super grounded. Allow yourself to take a walk today, man. Like just get out into, like if it's sunny where you are, even if it's raining, like if it's warm rain, I don't like the cold rain personally. Some people do like the cold rain. They must live in the Pacific Northwest or Northeast, like up by Niagara Falls. I know that's the Northeast, by the way. Niagara Falls, that's why I said it. Okay, so the tarot cards that we're going to be using are from my dear friend Tam, Enlightened Auntie on the Go Tarot. She does have a YouTube channel, Enlightened Auntie. I will put her link in the description box. These are her cards. She made these cards. The illustrations are beautiful. This is the On the Go Tarot. It also comes with the Shadow Reflection Oracle deck as well with the On the Go Tarot. We're not going to use the Shadow Reflection Oracle deck today because I used the Moon Day card, but we are, and I love the On the Go Tarot because the cards are so tiny and I have little bitty hands. So they're like perfect, perfect size for me. So let's see. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. So today is really a day, this is really, really a day of integrating the energies in a really big way. This is about allowing yourself to heal. We have Temperance, we have the Four of Swords that have come out already. I'll show you guys here in a minute. Let me get some more cards. But Temperance and the Four of Swords in a really big way is saying allow yourself to balance out these energies that we now have running through us. There's Temperance is about the balance between the heart and the mind. And the way that you're going to find the answers is within the silence, is within the comfort, within the unknown. You know, because sometimes people find the unknown really, really uncomfortable. And most of the time, even within that discomfort, even within that unknown and that discomfort, there's still going to be answers there if we're really, really paying attention. This is about leveling yourself up in a huge way, in a really, really big way. But you're doing it by not hustling. You are leveling up by allowing the universe to take your energy, take everything that you've been doing and take that energy and heighten it and push it up one more. So we have Temperance. Look how amazing. I love this. It's like the Fountain of Youth. Love that card. So we have Temperance. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands. Love that. And the Empress. This is the Empress. And she is so pregnant with opportunities. So we're healing from the things from the past that have shown themselves, that have shown reared their ugly heads, is the way that I want to say it. And the reason why when this stuff has been revealed to us with the Six of Cups, yes, the Six of Cups is about having close relationships and even past life relationships with other people, but it's the Sun in Scorpio. So it represents the Sun in Scorpio. So the Six of Cups is also very much about regeneration in our past lives and allowing ourselves to see the way that we used to do things and recognize that we're new people today, that we are not the same person that we were in the past. You're not even the same person that you were yesterday, and you won't be the same person that you're going to be tomorrow. You change and evolve every single day. And if that's not enough for you to understand that there's no such thing as stagnancy, that there's no such thing as being stuck, and so allowing yourself to rest even just one day is going to be amazing. It'll be huge. It'll be huge for you. So Temperance, balancing out the heart and the mind is what Temperance is all about. Yes, it's about patience too. But really it's about not just looking at things through the heart center and not just looking at things through the logical mind, but using both. And so when your mind gets all rassled up there, that Five of Swords means that you're lying to yourself. There are some things that you're just not being honest with yourself about. And that's also what my partner like to call an ego tantrum. That Five of Swords is such an ego tantrum, right? Because you're telling yourself all of the reasons why you can't do things. And so instead, and a lot of it has to do with fear. A lot of it has to do with fear of not being good enough. A lot of it has to do with fear of not having enough time. A lot of it has to do with most of the time when we don't move forward and we don't see our own greatness, it's out of fear of what that's going to look like. And so we play small. So when your mind gets all sorts of jumbled up and kerfuffled and doesn't know what to do with itself, I don't know that I think I just made that word up. Just rest. And during this resting time, instead of allowing yourself to get into more of an ego tantrum, recognize that the universe is trying to offer you things. Recognize that the universe is trying to show you different ways to replenish yourself. So we have the Four of Cups on the Four of Swords. That's very stubborn energy sometimes. That could be extremely, I know the Four of Pentacles is the most stubborn out of all the fours, but that Four of Cups is about only recognizing, it's almost like apathy, you know, it's like not even caring anymore, like being through, like you've been through so much already that you're not even paying attention to when the universe is trying to offer you relief, right? Because that in that cup is probably a glass of water, and in that glass of water you're going to drink and it's going to replenish you. Do you know that if you take a drink of water when you're in an ego tantrum, it can change your mood like that? I'm not even kidding. Like, I've done it before. Actually, I have done it before. So it's not, it's I don't know. It's dehydration. Dehydration can make us really, really cranky people. Can make our human bodies, our human vessels really, really cranky. So just even in that moment, and so the Four of Cups really takes on a whole new meaning for me, because it's like the universe is trying to replenish us. The universe is trying to get us to come back into a balanced state of mind with our energy by offering it, and we're not even paying attention because we're in an ego tantrum, because we can't see the forest through the trees, right? So then we have strength on the Six of Cups. Anything that's coming back to you could be a Leo energy that's coming back to you, could even be I feel like the Empress Libra energy is that full moon kind of giving us a run for our money, to be quite honest. But it could be a Sagittarius energy that you are arguing with. It could be, especially with the Queen of Wands down here, it could be a Libra, Taurus, or even a Leo. I'm not used to doing signs. Like, I don't necessarily do the signs during membership readings, but the daily membership readings, but these are the energies we're working with. So Strength card is the Leo card, but this is about having strength for yourself when your past shows up, when your past comes back in and really shows up, and recognizing how far you've come. And also recognizing that not even when I say your past shows up, I don't mean that in a physical way. I don't mean somebody's actually going to come back into your life. That very well may be the case. Maybe that is the case for some of you. But for the majority of you, what I'm actually talking about is those past thoughts, those past belief systems, those past narratives that you've been trying to kill out over and over and over again with every single moon ritual that you're doing. You're like trying to kill all that out. You must have patience with yourself. And every single time you recognize how you have cleared a level, basically, you're stronger for it. And that's, you know, the Queen of Wands, man, she is a creative force to be reckoned with. That Queen of Wands, you can't tell her anything. So standing fully in your power, recognizing what it is that you truly, truly, truly want to manifest, that Nine of Cups on the Queen of Wands, that's what's going to do it. And you don't have to hustle to do it. You can actually rest. You can take a moment and rest. There's nothing that's saying that you don't have to that you don't need to just relax in this moment right now, right? There may be some things that you need to do, but that Nine of Cups, the universe is basically saying, you told me what you wanted. You told me what you wanted to manifest, and I'm showing you how to do it. And this part means that you fighting against yourself is fighting against the very thing that you want. So instead of fighting against yourself and telling yourself all of the reasons why it's not going to happen, allowing yourself to heal and looking at all of those past wounds and giving yourself that strength, that boost, that's going to be the way to do it. And so then we have the Fool on the Empress. Bottom of the deck is the Tower. Wow, we got the Tower in the actual Libra full moon reading too. So there's a lot of things that are sort of falling apart right now, and narratives and belief systems, not even actual physical things falling apart. We don't even need that. like it's okay. We don't even need that part, but there's a lot of stuff that's falling apart right now within ourselves in a very quiet, silent kind of way, because we are stepping into our power. Look at that. The Fool and the Empress. The Fool is about having faith. And faith is not about wishing and hoping that God is going to show up for you. Faith is about knowing without a shadow of a doubt that God is going to show up for you. And if you need proof that God is going to show up for you, I want you to look at the tiny little miracles that happen every single day in your life that you miss because you're waiting for your life to look a certain way. When our lives don't look the way that we want them to look, the Tower, and then we have the Ace of Cups as well. But the Ace of Cups is where the redemption is. Loving yourself, Six of Wands, right? So loving yourself with that Ace of Cups after the Tower falls down, that's where the redemption is going to be. Giving yourself self-care, resting, recognizing that the universe is still taking care of you even through the discomfort, even through the uncomfortable moments. You know, it's really amazing and funny to me when people are like, when people whine about how hard life is. I don't think I've ever been that person. Like, I've never really been a victim of my life, even though it was not an easy life to live. I was never a victim of it. And people talk about how hard life is all the time. And I just want to look at them, and I don't want to remind them that other people are going through more difficult things than they're going through. But I want to look at them, and I want to remind them of all the miracles, of all the things that life has provided for them, and all of the ways that they are growing and prospering because of their own perseverance. And not that life is hard, but they chose to learn quite a bit of lessons in this lifetime so that they could be a better, refined version of who they are, you know? So think about that as you're integrating this energy today, and you're really, really super psychic, intuitive nature because of this Mercury conjunct Neptune. Think about the process. Think about how the universe provides in very small ways sometimes. Even when we're going through the hardest of the lessons, the universe is still providing for us so that we can prosper later down the road. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. For those of you on YouTube watching this out there in the public, we would love to have you be a part of our membership. This reading was really, really amazing, and I hope that it reflects what we do on a daily basis. We would just love to have you. It's a great family to be a part of. The Fearless family is a great family to be a part of, and it's a very interesting time in all of our lives. So I feel like the more support that we have for each other, the more we can do. So you can join the membership by clicking the button underneath this video, or you can go over to my Patreon. All of the tiers are the same on both sides. There are no differences in what you will receive for each of the tiers. So top tier level, you basically get everything. Bottom tier level, you get daily energy readings and the mid-month readings. The mid tier is we add on the live membership only lives. We do membership only lives once a month where we either you can ask me one question and I'll read your cards, or we practice reading cards for each other. So it's really fun. So I love you guys. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you really soon for the April general readings. Bye.